Anytime the topic of slot machines and casinos come up, the first thing that people always wonder is payback percentage. For some reason, this one little number about what the machine is set at is what players tend to focus on the most. Aside from focusing on that the most, players also have this fear that the casino is going to change the odds at any given point. And that tends to be the number one thing that players always focus on, is just that one little number of what is the machine actually set at. So in today's video, we're not only going to explain why that payback percentage number really makes no difference at all to you, the player, but just like we always do here on this channel, we are going to actually show you how it does not make a difference through an experiment that is going to be done by our co-host Mark. As always, guys, if you're new to this channel, we always provide you with free tips and advice on how to better your slot play. So if you would, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell to stay notified for when we come out with the next videos. Also, if you would, share this video on your social media, because our education here is always free. Now, of course, playing a higher denomination slot machine with a better payback percentage is going to give you a better chance to hit something good. However, the point of today's video and this experiment is to show you that you really cannot differentiate between those payback percentages in the short term. Payback percentage is a theoretical percentage that is calculated over the course of the machine's life, millions and millions of spins. So for the average player to walk into the casino and play a machine, you will not be able to tell what that percentage is actually set at, nor will you notice a difference in the short term between 1% from another. Without further ado, let's get this experiment started.
Thanks, Brantley. Yep, today we're talking about payback percentages and what it actually means to you, the player. Payback percentages are something that is set per game and per denomination on a slot machine. The casino sets this, and what they do is they set it to what they expect to earn over the lifetime of that machine. A payback percentage of, say, 90% means that over the lifetime of that machine, millions and millions of spins, they will earn about 10% on that machine. It's theoretical. It takes a very long time to balance out, but that is what they will earn in the end. They are good with that. That is something that 10% is good for a machine that is just sitting there not doing anything. They don't need to change it. They don't need to alter it to meet revenue goals or anything like that, because it is not something that is changeable or noticeable in the short term. It's a very long-term play, and casinos know that and set the machine once and then let it sit there, because they know that they will get a certain amount over the period that that machine is sitting on the casino floor. So what we're going to do today is an experiment where I'm going to play this Double Diamond Deluxe at the maximum payback percentage of 98% and play 30 spins. And then I'm going to lower it to 90% and do the same 30 spins, and then lower it even further down to 85% and do 30 spins. And what we're trying to see is, what are the results after 30 spins on each of those three payback percentages? Are we able to notice a discernible difference or not? The answer might surprise you. Now, I haven't run through this yet, so I don't know what the results are, but I have done this enough to know that it can be all over the place, and it's not something that you are going to be able to notice whenever you're playing a machine to determine if it's set to a low payback or a high payback percentage. It's not something you should get caught up in. Now, the next thing is that we are not going to edit this next portion of this video. You're going to see it from start to finish, and that's so you don't think we're like cutting and pasting the best possible wins and stuff to make it look like how we want it to look. That's not what we're going to do here. We're going to play it from start to finish. And if you guys are interested in this stuff, maybe we'll do a long play version of this where we play 100 or 200 or 300 spins at each denomination and each payback percentage to see the difference. So anyway, last thing I want to disclose here is that you will notice that it does not take me long to change the payback percentage on this machine when we go through this example here. Just because it has gotten easier for slot technicians to change payback percentages does not mean that they do it all the time or they can do it without authentication. It still requires them to file paperwork with the Gaming Commission, either with the state or with the tribal system. The second thing is that there is still security tape over the door, and that will tell the Gaming Commission during audits that somebody has been in that machine. That door has to be opened before a security key, it's a USB stick that can't be copied or duplicated, by the way, gets put into the machine, and then that's what allows me to change those settings. And the last thing is that these machines are in my home casino. I do service, sell, and restore slot machines. But listen, these are exactly the way they are programmed in the casino. There is no difference. The only difference is that I am able to set the payback percentage that I want without contacting any commission. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the little example. So let's go ahead and get started on that right now. All right, guys, so let's start this experiment. And like I said, we will not be editing this portion. What you see is what's going to actually happen. So before we get started, I'm actually going to jump into the settings and show you what the payback percentage is currently set at. So let's go ahead and do that now. So we are going to set it at 98.1%. So this is the highest setting possible. So we have enabled the game at 98.1% for dollar denomination. We're going to save that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with I'm going to put a $1,000 voucher in. And we're going to play 30 spins and see what the result is at the end. So let's get started. All right, that was 5. All right, that was 10. All right, that was 15. All right, that was 20. All right, that's 25, so 5 more spins. All right, so that was 30 spins. We ended up with 985, so let me cash out this one. And now we are going to go down in payback percentage. And we will go down to 90% this time. So we're at 90% for $1. Okay. 1,000 in. All right, 30 spins at 90%. All right, it's 5 spins. It's 10. right, it's 15. All right, it's 20. All right, it's 25, so 5 more spins. And that is 30. And we'll go over the results at the end here. All right, so let me go ahead and reduce this to the lowest possible payback percentage allowed. Okay, so we were at 90.03, so we're going to go down to 85.5. Okay, putting 1,000 in. So we're at 85.5% now. 30 spins. That's 5. That is 10. That's 15. That is 20. That is 25, so 5 more spins. All right, and that will do it for the experiment. All right, so let's go over the results of that experiment. So the first 30 spins that we did was at 98%, and we came out with 985, which means we lost $15 on that round. The second one was set at 90%, and that was 1,003, so we gained $3 on that one. And then finally, the 85.5% payback was 982, so we lost $18. So the difference between 98% and 85% was $3. So what this means to you is that in the short term, you are not going to be able to tell the difference between a low payback percentage machine and a high payback percentage. It's going to take a very long time before you be able to discern any kind of difference. And so that's just something that we want you to have whenever you go into the casino. Don't get caught up with payback percentages. What is more important is, one, that you're having fun. Two, look for those lower volatile machines so you get more hits more frequently instead of those big risky bets. And three, make sure that you have your budget before you get started. That is super important. Those are the 3 things that we want you to focus on when you go into casino. Don't get wrapped up in payback percentage, because there is nothing that you can learn from that. All right, guys, I hope you appreciated this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like the content, and we would love a subscription as well, because we kind of do this stuff all the time, and we would appreciate the love. And we will see you guys on the next video. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching. Check out these other videos and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more slot tips. It's always free. Visit ropethejackpot.com for free guides and a whole lot more. Catch you on the next episode.